To the world, Africa is seen as a broken economy because there are a lot of untapped resources, both human and natural. But South Africa still boasts one of the strongest economies on the continent and has some of the most affluent people. In fact, the second richest man in Africa is a South African. If you want to be like some of these men and women, you have to work really hard and learn about money, how to handle it, and invest it for greater returns. Richest people in South Africa. This list comprises those who live in South Africa and not in the diaspora. Let's count down from number 12. You won't want to miss number 1. Ready? Let's go. 12. Jacob Zuma, $20 million. He was born on 12 April 1942 and is 80 years old. Jacob Gedleyihlekisa Zuma is the former president of South Africa and a successful businessman. His family owns the Istebe group of companies with interests in oil, gold, cigarette, diamond, airline, and retail. He owns multiple assets in different parts of the world, including Dubai and Nkandla. His fleet of vehicles includes 2 Land Rover Discoveries, 4 Range Rovers, 2 Audi Q7s, and 3 Audi A6s. 11. Cyril Ramaphosa, $450 million. Cyril Ramaphosa, 69 years old, the reigning president of South Africa, is one of the richest human beings in South Africa. He makes his wealth off of mining, financial offerings, and Meals Enterprise, stakes in Coca-Cola and McDonald's South African subsidiaries. 10. Jarrett Thomas Ferreira, $420 million. He is 73 years old and resides in Stellenbosch. He specializes in banking and insurance. Jarrett Thomas is the co-founder of Taken Into Consideration, one of the maximum critical financial offerings corporations in South Africa. Most of his riches come from his stocks in RNI Holdings for insurance and RMB Holdings that offer to bank, wherein he is the non-government chairman. The 2 corporations are subsidiaries of First Rand Organization, which he co-founded together with his brothers. 9. Jannie Mouton, $1 billion. Jannie was born in 1946 at Carnarvon, South Africa. He holds a bachelor's degree from Stellenbosch University, where he studied accounting. Mouton, at 22, started his career as a clerk at PwC. He became a chartered accountant in 1973. In 1995, Mouton was fired from Senekal, Mouton, and Kitchoff, a firm he co-founded. This was before he founded PSG Group. His wealth originates from earnings from PSG Group, and his net worth fluctuates between $1 billion and $1.1 billion. 8. Ivan and Lynette Saltzman, over $1 billion. Ivan and Lynette Saltzman are a billionaire couple that own the pharmaceutical conglomerate Dis-Chem Pharmaceutical. Ivan and Lynette Saltzman are married with children. Dis-Chem is a billionaire pharmaceutical company that was started in 1978 by Ivan and Lynette Saltzman. Their first location was opened in Johannesburg. They introduced the concept of discount pharmacies in South Africa. They possess so much wealth, as they are the owners of Dis-Chem pharmaceutical companies worldwide. Their combined net worth is estimated to be over $1 billion. 7. Stephen Saad, $1.4 billion. Stephen Saad is the chief executive officer of Aspen Pharmacare Holdings Ltd, the leading drug manufacturer in the country. The 57-year-old was born to Lebanese immigrant parents and raised in Durban, South Africa, and attended the Durban High School in South Africa. He proceeded to the University of Natal, where he received a Bachelor of Commerce, then to Ireland to become an accountant. He worked in a black township for QuickMed, a drug distribution company in a black township during apartheid. He went on to sell his share in Coven Zurich for $3 million. He then went on to co-found Aspen Pharmacare, together with Gus Attridge in 1997. Aspen Pharmacare Care has grown to have 26 manufacturing facilities at 18 sites on 6 continents and has more than 10,000 staff. He is the chief executive and his partner is the deputy chief executive. 6. Mishio Leiru, $2 billion. Mishio Leiru is a South African businessman known for founding Capitec Bank in 2011. Mishio Leiru grew up in South Africa and resides in Stellenbosch, South Africa. Mishio started his business career at Boland Bank in Cape Town. He then held a position as managing director of Distillers Corporation. He then went on to found Capitec Bank in 2011, which focuses on the middle class in South Africa, and he owns 11% shares in the company. He is 75 years old. 5. Koos Bekker, $2.3 billion. He's a 69-year-old South African billionaire and businessman who is renowned for his vast background in education. He attended Hoër Volkschool in Heidelberg, South Africa, for his secondary school education. He then earned a BA in Literature and Law from Stellenbosch University. His business life started when he founded MultiChoice. He is also the founding director of the mobile communication company MAN. He is the CEO of Naspers. 4. Patrice Motsepe, $3.6 billion. Patrice is the founder and executive chairman of African Rainbow Minerals in South Africa. Born in Pretoria, South Africa, to a father who was a school teacher and small business owner. His small business has the name Sapaza Shop, which was popular with black mine workers. In 1994, he became the first black African in the law firm Bowman Gilfillan. That was the same year that Nelson Mandela became president. Motsepe later made his fortune through his various mining companies that expanded in 2004. The group of companies is now known as African Rainbow Minerals. He is 60 years old and resides in Jozi. 3. Christo Wiese, $5.4 billion. Wiese is a South African businessman and billionaire whose source of wealth is consumer retail. He was born in Upington, South Africa. He attended Parlboys School. He then proceeded to Stellenbosch University to obtain a BA and LLB degree. After graduation, Wiese practiced law for some years, then worked as a director at Pepkor, a retail chain his parents founded in 1965. Pepkor has branches in Africa, the United Kingdom, Australia, Poland, Romania, Slovakia, and New Zealand. He is the founder of Shoprite, which started as a chain of 8 supermarkets in Cape Town that was purchased for 1 million rand. Currently, Shoprite operates more than 2,943 stores across Africa and employs more than 140,000 people. He is 80 years old. 2. Nicholas F. Oppenheimer, $8.7 billion. At age 76, he is the former chairman of De Beers Diamond Mining Company and its subsidiary, the Diamond Trading Company. With a net worth of $8.7 billion, he ranks as the second richest person in South Africa in 2022. He is the grandson of Ernest Oppenheimer, the founder of Anglo American. He is a rough diamond merchant who now owns Fireblade Aviation in Johannesburg. In 2012, he sold a 40% stake to the Anglo American company for $5.1 billion in cash. In 2014, it was announced that he owned Fireblade Aviation, which offers chartered flights. He has amassed from his business and positions in De Beers. He stands as the second richest person in South Africa. 1. Johan Rupert, $9.4 billion. Johan Rupert grew up in Stellenbosch and attended Paul Roos Gymnasium and the University of Stellenbosch. The eldest son of businessman, conservationist, and philanthropist Anton Rupert. He is the chairman of Swiss luxury goods firm Compagnie Financière Richemont, known for the brands Cartier and Montblanc, and the South Africa-based company Rengro. Johan Rupert is the richest person in South Africa and the second richest in the continent. He is 71 years old and resides in Cape Town. According to its GDP, South Africa ranks as the 36th richest country in the world. The question is, should riches remain in the bank accounts? What do you think these rich people in South Africa can invest in to boost their GDP? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.